All right, welcome to another episode. Preferably one that doesn't glitch on me. I had to go in there and restart the whole damn thing. Anyway, so I got the graphics set up. It's on ultra graphics. I think it's 1080 by 1920. And the damn thing booted down all the way to something 900 and screwed up everything. And I don't know, it glitched out. I had to restart this thing like 5 times. I went in there and set everything straight. If I found out that when you press F11, I signed that to land flyer. So if there was a bird and I clicked on F11, it's supposed to land the flyer. Well, it does work because I programmed it that way in the keyboard. But F11 apparently means to minimize the window. In other words, it takes this full screen that you're looking at and turns it into a smaller window, and that screwed up absolutely everything. So I got it fixed. So now I should be able to switch back to what we were looking at. The last guy we looked at, he was a video on common sense. I did manage to go get those 2 pterodons that I tamed up. So I got them cryoed on the bird. This is the guy we're going to do next. Mancipical. I can't maniptical. Maniptical. My 9 to 5 warehouse job is angry about my YouTube channel. Okay.
Get this off, man.
Let's get this gentleman down here.
What's good, y'all?
Oh, he's got a fuzzy on his neck.
Family.
That's the
welcome back
microphone.
to my channel. You already know the vibes if you return into my channel. Yeah, dab me up, man. How y'all feeling? Hopefully y'all can hear me. But it's some things that I gotta talk to y'all about. Excuse me, I gotta set an alarm because I do gotta go to work tonight. Okay. Where do I begin? My warehouse job is angry, I guess, about my YouTube channel. Word through the grapevine. And shout out to Poe, because I know me and Poe be going at it, but it be jokes, you know what I'm saying? You know, he's one person that been supporting me since day one. But he kind of put me down on game about them being upset about my channel or whatever. No, Poe is not the one that shared my channel. I know who did it. And since I know you watching, what's good, bro? You're a real hater.
Oh, shit.
And I got enough of those on the internet. But I applaud you. I applaud you, bro. You did your thing. I hope you got what you wanted. But, anyways. I gotta wait till my supervisor gets back from vacation this week and see what's going on. I don't know if they want to have a talk with me. I don't know what's gonna happen as far as that or anything, but it just seems like if you're doing something outside of your job, especially at a warehouse job, people in warehouses just want you to be stuck in the same position that they in, you know?
Forever and ever.
For me, these warehouse jobs are only stepping stones for me. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people that watch my videos got selective hearing, I guess. So the only reason why I'm working these jobs is because Monty knew that only working at the studio, getting booked 2-3 days out the week on the weekends, getting paid $35 an hour wasn't going to be enough to get out of student loans for what I went to school for. It wasn't going to get me out of credit card debt that I had to use one of my credit cards for to get my books. And I lost my job during COVID. So, you know, you do the math on interest fees with credit cards if you don't know anything about that. Stop having selective hearing. Lost my job, which means no income, correct? Credit card debt with interest means what? More money gets tacked on top of having student loans.
Right. It's a bitch, man. It's a fucking bitch.
You do the math, bro. But seems like people at warehouses just want you to be stuck. They want you to be in the same position as them. Like, and I don't understand that. Like, it took me so long to even try to talk about this because I'm so mad. But
can imagine.
You got to show up. I got to show up even on my days where I'm pissed, you know. And it almost seems like if you're doing what I'm doing, you become an outcast to everybody. You know, like when you do something out the ordinary that ain't nobody used to, it's like, what are you doing? Like, what you mean what I'm doing? I'm stepping out my box, stepping out my comfort zone and looking at different avenues. That's what make me different from y'all. It's because I'm going to take a chance. Just because you're stuck here and you have kids and you're stuck here in this position don't mean I got to be. You get what I'm saying? I know what I signed up for. And you know, for me personally, YouTube wasn't supposed to be a thing that they can, you know, try to do what they doing right now, which is be upset or mad or try to use it against me. Like, it's weird, you know? It's almost like if you complain about your job, which I don't complain, I just tell y'all what's going on. If I was complaining, don't you think I would have been left? I'm just telling you things that I go through and things that people go through at like warehouse jobs. You know, these are things. And since I'm a good worker, you know, they try to, let's not get off topic. If you complain, it's almost like, oh, you complaining? We got to get him out of here. Or if you like me and they try to throw more work on you and you're like me and I say no, now I have attitude problems. Attitude problems, really. I'm one of the ones that go to work, crack jokes, and still work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of them. It's crazy. It's insane. It's laughable because jobs are crazy. I'm dealing with managers, stupid managers, lazy workers, and because they're lazy, I have to go do their work. And then because I say no, I'm a problem. You know, sometimes it does get boring, but with the work that I'm doing, because sometimes I get done, now I'm bored, but just because I'm bored don't mean I gotta go help so-and-so. I'm not doing it. And because you got somebody like me that's gonna say no, y'all get mad. So it is what it is. I did what I had to do. The pay is great, it's fine. That's cool or whatever, but money ain't everything. Honestly, it's more to life than making just money. It's more to life than that. I could care less. You know, you got people in there that's working in them warehouses wanting promotions. Mind-boggling. I don't know why you want a promotion there. They're not going to give it to you. Hate to break or burst your bubble. They're not. They have somebody in mind already, and it's they homie that they looking through paperwork for. You know? Like, it's pointless, bro. Dealing with idiots and doing a job that just does nothing but destroy your body, honestly, at the end of the day. I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know. Sometimes you got to know when it's time for you to move on. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going through so much with the job that I'm doing everything in my power to thug it out in a sense, because I know in a few, which is going to be this month, I'm going to be financially free with credit cards, student loans, all that hard work I had for a year, it's going to pay off. But it's so hard when you got somebody just keep trying to just knock you down all the time. And these aren't even coworkers. This is a manager. And see, y'all thought y'all was slick. Y'all thought y'all was slick, huh? You know, all them pulling me to the side and doing them slick comments, we gonna take your pay. Oh, word? Yeah, I got that on recording. How about that? Since y'all tend to forget I'm a content creator now. Y'all tend to forget. I record everything. See, and I peep everything too. See, here's the difference. Monty don't really say too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, Monty sits back and observe, and because I'm quiet, y'all think y'all gonna take advantage. No, I'm sitting back and observing so that way I could take mental notes of what's going on. And like I said, you can't deny your voice in your own voice memo. You're recorded. Yeah. You can't deny your face. You're recorded. I have footage of all the crazy stuff y'all was saying to me. Everything. Oh, you think 'cause you doing YouTube? Oh yeah, you forgot? I'm gonna jog your memory in a couple days though. Whenever the supervisor get back in there, I'm gonna jog your memory. But that's neither here nor there. That's why I've been sitting back and real quiet about a lot. But since y'all want to bring it to the table, let's play ball. Batter up.
Oh, chinga. Oh, somebody pissed him off.
Sometimes you gotta know when it's time to move on. For you. You know, I'm dealing with managers that been hating on me for a while. The favoritism in this place, crazy. Y'all be trying to hit all the females that's coming in there because, you know, they like me or they talk to me, which I don't want them. I got a woman. I got a lady. But since they don't want you and they talk to me, you're upset. Crazy.
Oops.
It's crazy. So y'all think y'all pay back for all of this because I do YouTube and none of the women that you trying to crush in there is really want you for real. Your payback is to try to throw more work on me or try to get me out the door. Like, I don't know. That's what I think is going through your mind. But if that's the case, then let's play ball, like I said. You know, warehouses is full of just grown men chatting like girls, high schoolers. That's all it is. Like, they have nothing to look forward to in life. They're like, this is it. This is the end game for a lot of the people that's in that warehouse. But then you got people like me or my boy John that, you know, want more out of life and are striving for better. Shout out to you, John.
Oh, shit. I think I forgot.
John just started his own lawn care business, you know, and been helping him with trying to get funding for the business, you know. Somebody I talked to about credit and things of that sort. So I'm glad I could help. But shout out to you, bruh. I seen that in you. I knew you had it in you. You just gotta believe it in yourself, and now look. You feel me? Never gonna steal you in the wrong place if you watching this, bruh. For real. But let's just continue, bruh. Like, warehouse jobs hire anybody. Nonetheless, is what I'm saying. You know, this job in particular, especially warehouses, they're designed to just take your soul. It's almost like writing your soul away. They just use and abuse you pretty much, and then once you stand up for yourself, or you know, you do what I'm doing and become an outcast, like I feel like I am, which who cares? I don't care. But when you go against the system or go against the grain, we gotta get them gone. Like, they look at you a different kind of way. And yeah, they want to see you miserable. You know, a lot of people in there want you to just be at the same level as them. A lot of people in there don't want to see you win. It's a lot of that. It's a sprinkle of people that you'll find that are just like you, but majority of them, that's just what it is, bruh. Like, and it's sad that I'm going through this, but I think I gotta embark on a new journey, and I'm nervous, you know, because I have no idea what's to come, but I guess that's part of the process, you know. I gotta just walk in it, in a sense, you know. Yeah. Quitting a toxic environment, I don't blame anybody that does that. You know? I don't blame people who rather do gig work besides doing a 9-to-5, where you can literally choose your schedule, things of that sort. You know, like how I do. Like if I was to just quit and only have YouTube to rely on for work, I'm my own everything. I wake up when I want to, I record when I want to. Like, I don't blame anybody that wants to decide to do gig work. Things like that. Like Instacart and Uber, like those are things you can choose your own schedule. It's about whether, oh, I'm gonna get up and go do this. All right, it's all up to you. I don't blame nobody that wants to do that, because I know how much of a hard worker I am. I do my job and I go home. But sitting back now, I'm kind of understanding that this whole 9-to-5 work environment, it's all politics. I'm understanding now. I get it. You know, it's no such thing as that anymore. It's no such thing as you going to work, you know, go to work, do your job, and go home. It's no such thing as that anymore. It's not. I just don't understand why somebody got that much hate in their heart to try to knock another person off or down. You got the same 24 hours as me, bro. The same 24 hours. Yet, this is what y'all do. I'm baffled. Like, I've been sitting here and it took me the longest to even get in front of this camera to even talk right now. Like, cause I'm furious. But I can't really act the way that I want to act, because I know how they'll do. They'll try to, you know, flip the script on me as if I've been the problem the entire time, when I know I'm not. Because if I'm such a problem, why do y'all always ask me to go help other people? If I'm a problem and you're a problem at a job, why would your job ask you to go help somebody? Or, I don't know. But then again, there's this aspect, if they already don't like me, you know what I'm saying? They hate what I got going, you know? They're gonna try to do that. And then if I don't get it done, they'll try to say, oh, he's incapable of doing his job. Like, there's so many aspects that can go to. You get what I'm saying? Like, now that I know what the game is, like, now that I understand the system, and especially when they already got it out for you, I understand. Like, it's all a game. It's all of this is things they have to do. They got to go through these steps in order to, you know, as people would say, they have to go by the book, you know? So they're doing that, which is why all of this is happening. Like, I'm understanding it, you know? I got a comment the other day that said, you know, it's almost like when you finally had that woke moment, everybody turns into Neo, like from the Matrix. And I'm so serious, that's a true statement. Like, when you finally, you know, understand things, they do everything in their power to try to, like, oh, nah, he didn't woke up. He didn't know. Like, it is like that. Because just look now. My God. I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready to go up there and shoot the ones with everybody. But I know they want me to lash out.
Yeah, it's a trap.
And I can't do that.
It's a trap, brother.
Because I'm just gonna give them what they want.
It's a trap. You do that shit.
See, everybody just be thinking it's a game.
It's a fucking trap. I'll tell you, they'll fuck you. That's all they know how to do.
This is what I've been dealing with for a long time. Like, I've been not only dealing with this, but then all because somebody don't like what I'm doing. They trying to take all this away from me. They want me to fall down. This is what they want. I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea. But I'm walking by faith through everything. You know, as mad as I am, like I really want to fight really bad. But I know nothing is gonna come good out of that. So I have to stay humble, be patient, and walk through this journey. Because this I already have a bad feeling about it, but I'm finna walk in it. You know, I am. You know, I have evidence. I have proof of all the things that I've been going through. I don't see how anybody can deny their face or deny their voice. You know, it's kind of hard to do, but I got it, bro. I got all of it. And all them side convos, you know, I got it. So for the person that did, you know, you sent my channel to them, thanks. You're gonna get what you want. Now what? You're still gonna be there. What did that do? I'm confused, but hey, if this make you happy, I'm happy too.
Okay. I think I got all three of them. I lost count of which one is which, or I remember there was one that was hard to find because it's kind of hard to see a little bit. Okay. There's this one. This is probably here. If I go fast enough, they'll just keep missing me. Sleep. I think that's it. I think we got all three. There's only three of them, 3 drops. I heard there was 4, but I don't think I've ever seen 4 drops. I've seen maybe 3, and of course the whatchamacallit, the artifact. But the artifact doesn't count as a drop. It's not a drop. It's just an artifact. Anyway, so they got this guy, and he's going to give in to the temptation to make an accident or make a mistake and give a fuck what those people think. And why? Why? Because like most people, and anybody who knows how things work in the real world knows that they get in your head, they put the carrot in front of you, and they figure if I keep dangling this carrot, you're going to go for it. And he did. But the thing is about this young man is he's man enough to admit that he's going for it. He's telling you, I'm just going to give you what you want. Fuck it. I'm done with you and your shit. And you know what? Life isn't over just because you give into the carrot, brother. I've been giving into the carrot for a long fucking time. So I think you're going to be good. I ain't worried about nothing for this kid. This young man's going to be just fine because he's learning. That's called learning, growing, and being honest with yourself. To your own self, be true. This man is being true to himself. That's good. I like that. Check mark. Approval. A+. Moving on. The economy is cooked. Can't even afford dinner and a movie. No shit, brother. I only go out to a movie if somebody else pays for me, and if I do eat, it's going to be anywhere from $20 to $40, and I honestly cannot afford that anymore. I burned through what little bit of extra money I had, went through just miscellaneous expenses, having to buy stuff for the car and all that, and I applied for a PayPal credit card. They refused me, and I make over $30 a year, and they won't even give me a credit card. And I'm like, okay. And then they say, "Oh, we're going to mail you something in the mail to explain why we're denying you." And I'm like, really? For real? Anyway, Red Leg Piper, America's economy is cooked.
What's good, gentlemen? Hope you're doing well. You know the economy is doing horrible when entertainment, of all things, is ridiculously expensive. Yeah. I took my family of 4 out to some ghetto ratchet movie theater and some crappy fine dining called Applebee's. Ended up being a total of $200. Now, $100 of that, half of that was the movie theater. We were in line, standing in line for the tickets, and you know how you get your popcorn and you got all the fancy stuff. Just one big jumbo, and I say jumbo, thing of popcorn. And oh man, they put all that butter on top of that. It's just so good. Anyways, so we get the popcorn. Then we get 3 regular size Pepsis and 3 regular size bags of M&Ms. $100 for that. 4 tickets, 3 drinks, 3 bags of M&Ms for $100. I can see why people are, staying more at home and streaming and, eating a pizza or, having some Pop-Tarts around a movie. Dinner, like I said, nothing fancy. It's Applebee's. Yeah. It's trash food. People tend to vote nowadays on personality. On the person, or party. And that's insanely ridiculous. Regardless of what party you're in, people don't want to hold their person accountable. Entertainment is getting so expensive that we can't even, go out to a baseball game, without spending an arm and a leg, or going out to a movie theater. Some of y'all are going to say, well, that's not the administration, that's private business doing their thing. There's some truth to that, too. I'm not going to say that. But overall, you'd be kind of fooling yourself if you sit there and don't think that policy at the federal level, at some degree, has, sway and pull about how the economy works. The vast majority of you guys want to see things more inexpensive and just be more affordable, right? I think we all want that. And not saying that certain things aren't important when it comes to voting, like women's rights and this and that, things that our government is really making us want to fight over. But I think these issues, not that they're not important, they should come second. They're not that important when it comes to the grand scheme of things, like the economy, like the border. We're too focused on fighting against each other and dividing each other with race, religion, culture, party politics, abortion, women's rights, LGBT, everything. Everything is what they want us to be fighting over. Issues that are secondary over what really is truly important. The border and the economy. And I'm seeing more and more people just not going out. I think that, we're seeing more and more as the years go by, even kids not even playing outside. And that's sad, man. And I think a lot of that has to do with parenting and just the technology boom, and we're seeing far and less kids outside playing, and it is getting more expensive even to get your kids into sports and stuff like that. It's getting ridiculous. But entertainment, a lot of people can't go out. They can't even go on vacation. I'm seeing a lot more people not even going on vacation. I mean, let me know what you all think. How different things are around you, and when it comes to entertainment and the cost of entertainment, because movie theaters, I know by and large are kind of making their way out, but they're still around. And I think the reason why they haven't really technically left and gone by the wayside completely is because, yeah, you could stream at home. Yeah, you can watch Netflix and do all these things that, you know, we're used to doing now with subscription services. But people still want to go out. They still want to leave their house. They still want to get out of their house, right, and be out in society and have fun. It's good for our mental health. And by and large, though, it's getting so expensive to where it's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and some Netflix is more or less entertainment for a lot of people. $100 for 4 tickets, a bag of popcorn, 3 drinks, 3 little scrimpy bag of M&Ms. What a world we live in, gentlemen.
World of shit. World of shit. Yeah, dude. I mean, that shit's been that way a long time, I'm telling you. A long time. Woo-hoo. All right. Yeah, I mean, you can complain about the state of things, but the truth is we pretty much did most of that to ourselves. That's a good one. Ascended Manta saddle. Like if I wanted to get a Manta, I could try to tame a Manta and get this saddle on there. It's not too pricey, but it's 250 points of protection. Mantas are really fast under the water. One of the fastest things you can use. Ascendant Iguanodon, that's not that great. Aqueous saddle, that's really good, but I'm not into horses. I mean, you can use them, but let's see. This was what, 71? What's the armor of this one? 72. The one I'm using is better. Okay. Yay. Oh, it's another blueprint. There we go. Okay. Anyway, waste not, want not. Yeah, I just don't give a shit anymore. But that's me. You know, that's just me. Where's the other bird? I thought I'd take the both birds out. There we go. I'm gonna put the birds out. Alright, so now that I have some more advanced birds here, that means I can make a high-level bird, a high-level pterodon, and I could actually start some selective breeding. Okay, so we got some females here, and we got 2 males and 2 females, I believe. I think these are males, right? Male and another male. So between these males and females, I should be able to consolidate a small decent, you know, bird. It depends on the stats. I'll have to look at them later. But I just consolidate the stats and make a good pterodon, level it up. Even with a primitive saddle, you know, if you're just flying around trying to get drops, you know, you just don't pick up the heavy stuff. You're just flying around for blueprints anyway, for the most part. You're not really doing anything else. Let's see. I wanted to see if they got any more eggs here. Still no eggs, huh? That's not surprising, I guess. All right, so put this back on you. Put that back on you. Get this. Really need that. I don't really need that stupid slingshot. Oops. Oh, that's a lot of... Ooh. I'm going to put this over here. Put you there. You there. Yeah, I mean, I have a friend. He likes to go out and invite people to movies, and he likes to, you know, do the get-together thing. You know, that's just the route he's walking. But I'm telling you, man, it's like, it's too expensive. But people still go out because, you know, they're just, sometimes he flips for the movie ticket. I mean, he literally volunteers movie tickets for people. And he's trying to bring, like, older singles together and all that shit. And I'm like, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to do that for people if you can afford it. I told him, I said, you know, it's really expensive. I would save my money. I told him, and, you know, we saw a movie last, and, you know, we ate somewhere, and it was pretty expensive. It was really good food, but it was always pricey, the food nowadays. And I explained to him, I said, you really should be saving your money, not, you know, wasting it, not wasting it, but investing it like this in people that, you know, they're just people you don't really know that well. I mean, even if you knew them for a year, trust me, you can know people for 5-6 years and you don't really know them. Even if you live with them, you may not really know them. People have a secret side to them. But anyway, it's true. It was like over $100. I was cracking up because, I mean, the prices in a movie theater, I mean, if you're by yourself like I am, maybe you can afford a soda. You know, or a soda and popcorn combo, you know. But, you know, the times of just going out and splurging on the weekend because it's the weekend are gone. You can't just go out and have fun. You know what I bought for myself as a treat this weekend? I bought 2 small burritos from H-E-B for $4. That was my treat. 2 burritos. It was $2 each burrito. I like them because they taste like the burritos I used to eat at the gas station when I was a kid. I used to live off the gas station hot dogs, burritos. I used to eat that stuff up because it was cheap, and it's still cheap, you know. And it reminds me of those old burritos. But that was my treat for this weekend because I just don't have any money. I literally am waiting till Friday, about 3 days from now, to go ahead and get paid so I can go grocery shopping again. I'm stretching out all my resources, trying not to pay any bills unless I have to, you know. And that's it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I got the insurance coming up. I got all kinds of shit coming up. And I'm just glad I'll get my paycheck before those bills hit. Electricity, Spectrum, and insurance. Those are 3 major bills. That's got to be $300 right there. And then I have to save $200 of my paycheck, so I'm only going to have $500 to eat with for the next 2 weeks after that. And that includes gas and any other miscellaneous expense. I literally have no money to spend on anything. And I've gotten back down to bologna and cheese sandwiches, the cheapest bologna that I know of, bread, those sausages. They're basically like Polish sausage or smoked sausages, but they're just mostly filler. They're not really a lot of meat in there. It's going to be mostly filler, but it'll fill up your gut. It'll give you something to eat on. You know, I get the the pork rinds, which are better for me as a diabetic. You know, with the pork rinds, you really don't want to eat chips anymore if you can avoid it. Pork rinds don't have that much in them because they're just, you know, skin. But the thing is, unfortunately, that's the life we're living right now. I'm hoping it gets better. I'm hoping that we can do more. You know, I'm still working on getting that stuff set up so I can start trading stocks. But anyway, that's a good point. I mean, everybody's bitching about the economy. He's just pointing out a movie theater example. Now, this gentleman, it's so hard to find a job, and it's already 7 hours ago, so it's today.
Tool, what up?
Tool Jordan.
You know me, I go back with another vid, another vid, y'all. I'm in the car, driving, as normal. Yeah, I will be doing different scenery with talking and stuff, so you know, just letting y'all know, getting heads up. Today is Tuesday, feeling good out here down south. It's a gloomy day, feel like I want to go to sleep, but guess what? It ain't hot. It ain't hot. Thank God. Person wrote me today, email. Hey, y'all chill out with the emails too. Y'all getting out of hand with the emails. Like, I'm not Dr. Phil. I'm just a what? Trying to live. You know, the guy told me, he said, man, he said, Two. He said, dude, he said, Dr. Two. I guess I'm Dr. Two now. He said, Dr. Two. He said, man, I'm 27 years old. I'm having financial issues. Can you help me? Now, I said, hey, I can't give you advice because I don't want to get sued. But this is what I would do if I was you. Bars. I said, man, like, you know, how you credit looking? He said, man, my credit is in, I think he said like 575, something like that. I was like, how the hell your credit get 575? And you over 25. Let's start there. He said, man, I ran my credit, you know, I used my credit card up. I just thought it was like free money. How do you think it was free money? Ain't no such thing as free money in America.
Yeah.
Let's start there. So I told him, I said, man, you need to find you a person, a reliable credit expert, a person that's known, that can show a track record. Don't go know anybody for no credit repair. Go to the right people for the credit repair, and you can, you know, see what you can do to get that off your credit, and start from there. You need to have your credit clean.
Dang.
He also said he trying to get him an apartment and all that and stuff. So I said, get your credit clean and all that stuff so you get your apartment, but you still may be able to get an apartment even with that credit, just it ain't gonna be the one you want. But I told him, I asked him, like, man, where you working at? He like, I'm not working nowhere. I like, hold on, wait a minute. Man, I was like, I was just enjoying myself, eating my Chipotle bowl. And I almost spit it out because I'm like, pause. I'm like, what? First of all, how is you trying to get an apartment with no what? Money? You're broke. You need to be getting, I know you got some relatives. He's like, yeah, I got some relatives. Well, you need to go stay with one of your relatives. Say, hey, can I borrow your couch? Hey, can I borrow your couch? Can I borrow your couch? And find you a what? J-O-B. Word of the day. J-O-B. Find you a job, G. Because if you don't got no job, you ain't got no what? Give me my money. Give me, y'all know that little dumb challenge. Yeah, some of y'all owe some money, but I said, man, you gotta find your job, man. And he's like, how do I find a job? I'm like, man, hey, I'm finna start writing you, man, cause I don't have time for this. Like, how you gonna know how to find no job? Like, you know how to type stuff on YouTube, right? Yeah, y'all do. Well, type in how to find a job. That's how you find a job. Type in how, anybody listen to this video, how you find a job. Type in, hey, grab your phone. Hey, Google, how do I find a job? Google will be like, well, Google will be 100 pages of how to find a job. And the next one to go is Indeed. Indeed.com, it got all the jobs. You go in there, you type in your city, or you type in your city, you type in your zip code, and they're going to show you all the jobs. Now, this I'm going to show you how to get a job. Because this is what I'm telling him. I'm like, okay. He like, I'm trying to, what if I don't meet the qualifications? Well, some jobs don't check. Some jobs still give you a chance if they can't find nobody else that meet them qualifications. So this is what I would tell you to do, buddy. You better get somebody to do a resume for you, you gotta go to experts for stuff. Get somebody to you can go to Fiverr or somewhere. You can find somebody to do a good. You can do AI. You can have it edit your resumes. Make sure your resume professional. Make sure you're looking for jobs that you have qualifications for. Also, you want to go to a staffing agency a temp service where they can give you something, or be trying, because and then when you do that, make sure you're ready to go to work. Got your boots ready to go to work, because they may call you, hey, Mr. Tool, you ready to work? What? Am I ready to work? I'm ready to work now. Sorry, it's not until the next day. Well, I will be there now. You ain't got to worry about me being there the next day. I'm there today. They're going to be getting off of work, and you still there because you ready to work. You got to be ready to work. You want all these financial issues to go away. You got to also know to save your money. Know to, I can't have that. I can't have that. I can't buy that. I can't buy this. You got to have a budget. Create a budget plan for yourself to what? Get paid and to save your money. A lot of your friends, a lot of your family members are going to be blowing through money, thinking they the Kardashians, thinking they Jay-Z and Beyonce, thinking they all these people that they want to be, but they not. And they think they money like that, and they going to be flat out broke. Flat out broke. So, you want to do that. And don't worry about, like I was telling them, I was like, don't worry about getting rejection. Just keep looking for a job. It's a job out here for somebody. If you got to go to McDonald's or whatever to get a job, work there to make something while you trying to wait on something better, do that. You got plenty of CDL truck companies that will pay you to get your to go to CDL school, that will pay you to go there, and then you get hired on once you get your CDL, pass the test and all that. It's all kind of ways to make money. You could do my bad, y'all. You could do gig work. You could do all kind of stuff. You got to combine everything together. Create a schedule and okay, this I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. You gotta be a hustler. You gotta get paid, man. You got to do something. You can't be sitting around just I don't got no money. Ain't no money finna drop out of the sky. Be like, voila, I wish. Because if it was, I'd be outside right now. I got this car. I'd be like, forget YouTube. I'm waiting for this money to drop out the sky. Like, what time it's supposed to drop off? Like, hey, let me know so I can have my bags ready. I'm going to have multiple bags. And, hey, I'm going to be waiting for that money to come in. The holidays coming up, all this stuff, these things is coming up, man. And especially you got kids. If you got kids, you dang sure shouldn't be out here talking about something. You ain't got no money, you ain't got no job. Your kids should be your biggest inspiration, motivation, collocation, to get some money and to come up. But if y'all want a part 2 of this, let me know. It's your homie, I go by 2. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and I am out.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mute was on. I do apologize. Anyway, I was just saying that I was explaining how it was expensive to have a friend here. He would run up the bill, the electricity and all that by doing stupid things. And essentially, I had to get rid of him. But the truth is that, it's so expensive. I'm barely making it, And that's all I was saying. Yeah, I was getting into some detail, but nobody cares. So anyway, I think that's it. That's the only recording I'm going to do for now. And I can't think of anything else I want to do. I mean, I do want to look at the stats on these pterodons, because these pterodons may actually have good stats on them already. Yeah, I muted because I was gonna have a little snack here. Let's see. Got this one. Got this one. All right. Oh. What I really want to do is get some good raptors. I really don't have any really good raptors that I could write home about. So I'm like, eh. Oh, you don't have a saddle. Oh, I didn't know you didn't have a saddle. Let's see. Oh, boy. Okay, sleepy. Sorry about that. Yeah, life's hard, dude. The guy would boil his laundry. He would heat up water to wash his laundry. He would waste electricity doing that because he didn't have money to go out and pay. And then, so he was just using me to do things like that. And then he was doing it in the middle of the heat, in the middle of the fucking summer, with the air conditioning on, full blast, trying to keep us cool. And he'd do that shit. So he would cost me double money. Money to cook, or to, not cook, but to, he would cost money to cook. But it would also cost money to heat his water to wash his clothes and cancel out the AC, which made the AC kick on again more. And he would do this. He would leave the light on. And he just didn't appreciate anything. And he didn't pay. I mean, the guy, he paid in the beginning, and then he just got sick and wouldn't pay anymore, and just kept giving me some bullshit. I just can't afford your bullshit. So he had to go. But it's impossible right now. Like, I pay $1,200 rent. I only get $2,000, which means I have $800 to live off of. Now that $800 is about $300 in bills. So that brings me down to $500. So it's getting to the wire with me anyway. And that's it. I may lose the apartment. If I lose the apartment, I definitely will not be playing video games, guys. So, that would be the end of that shit, frankly. Alright, so we got the pterodons. Let's see. So we got 2 female and 2 male, but we're going to look at all the same stat. For example, the stat here is for health is 1663, 21. Should have no imprint at all, right? Yeah, well, that's not possible. No. So 1661, this is so far the highest one right here. Oh no, 21. Forgot 21. This is this one. Okay, so this is the highest one. This has the highest health. 2230 is the highest health. Okay. So this one I'm gonna put options, change name. See, 2230 health. Okay. So now we look at the stamina. Stamina is 570. Stamina here is 585. Stamina here is, nope, 465. Stamina here is 630. So this guy is 630 and he has good stamina. Stamina. All right. You see what I'm doing? Now we do the next statistic. Let's see. This one is oxygen. Oxygen doesn't matter. Whatever oxygen happens to go in there will go in there. Food doesn't matter. Weight does matter. So we're going to do 218.4. 223. This is the higher one. 266, this is the higher one. Okay, so this is the highest weight also. Options. Okay. You got to be looking at it so you can change the name. Oh, crap. Crap. Options. Ah, son of a bitch. Okay, weight is 266.4. Change name. 266.4. Weight. And it was 2230 health. Okay. Yeah, 266.4. Okay, so now the last one, the only thing that really matters here is oxygen is irrelevant. That motherfucker drowns, he drowns. But he can't really drown because he's a fucking bird. He'll always float up. The only time he can drown is if he, some weird fucking thing happens, some glitch. Melee is 451.6. Okay, still higher than that. 451.6. So this is the higher melee. 451.6. Okay. So this is the higher melee. So we'll put 457.5. Right? I get that right? Yeah. 457.5 in addition to that stat that's right there. Okay, so 457.5 melee, and then we'll put 360 stamina. All right, so we have melee and stamina, nothing on this one, nothing on this one, and here we have weight and health. And the oxygen doesn't matter. I mean, it could be anything. Like 1,005 and let's see, 1,100. That doesn't matter. So these two aren't even worth breeding. I mean, there's only two here that are worth bothering with. So these two, I can kill them off or I can use them until I don't need them anymore. I have a few cryos now, so I can do that if I want, and that's it. Right? And there we are. There we are, right there. So we got the 4 stats between 2 animals. So what you want to do is you want to breed them. You want, like this male, he carries 2 traits. You want to breed her with him until you get a male that has one of her traits and both of his. So you want melee, strength, and one of these two, weight or health. And then you take that male and breed it with that female again. And you'll get other females you can breed with along the way that you can try to use to consolidate the stats. And once I got all these stats, oxygen doesn't matter, I'll be able to go ahead and and have that level of pterodon, so that's okay. Yeah, stamina's the one that matters right now. Is the stamina. Anyway, let's do this. Enable mating. Do this. This time I'll try not to forget the goddamn egg, because it's kind of silly when I forget it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and do that and start breeding those, because I do need a good pterodon. And then later on, if I find a good high level, like a 240 pterodon or 232, I'll go ahead and tame that and incorporate those stats into the consolidated version between these two. And maybe it'll improve it, maybe it won't. I could get a better stamina, which is always good for these animals. Good stamina, a better weight, it just depends. For now, if I want to fly around and screw around, I'll use these two to do that. Let's see. He's got 49. And she's got 12. So I'll level him up. Let's see. Okay. So that should be good enough for him to ride around and snag stuff out of the... I'll let him heal up over time. Let's see. I should be able to... Yeah, see? See? It's good. See? There we go. See? Because when you're flying around like this, you want to definitely have the minimum on there. We're waiting for this. Oh, they're almost done. I wonder if the thing downstairs will get the egg. Oh, no, I guess not. Okay, no, I guess it did. Yep. The egg did go downstairs. It went into this oviraptor that collects eggs, most likely. Yeah, there it is. All right. So it is collecting the eggs. All right. Let's see. Now I need a fire. I need to see if I can get a fire. I already have. Oh no, that's not it. I have another campfire here. Well, I know I've got a campfire here. Got one. Let's see if I can do this. I do it in a nice controlled fashion. Okay, her I'll put over here out of the way, because she's going to be a spare. And there we go. Yeah, a good pterodon. A good pterodon, if you have enough stamina, can outrun and outmaneuver a dragon or a wyvern. Yeah, it just depends. Okay, I'm going to rename him Go-To. Alright, so now I got this. I can go ahead and maybe put some wood in it. Okay. And I think it puts out energy. I'm not sure. I think it does. Let's see. Incubating. Okay, it is incubating. So that's working out good. Only thing is sometimes it doesn't incubate very fast. Looks like it's doing okay. All right. Cool beans. All right, guys, it's been an hour and 5 minutes. I'm sorry I muted. I muted because I was going to have a snack while I was listening to the other guy. But anyway, life's hard. And, you know, if I lose this apartment, I still have a backup plan. And by then, if it comes to that, I'll have everything set up on my phone. Like I got that Electrum set up on my phone. So I can go ahead and, you know, transfer money. And I might do Cash App. I'm not sure. Either way, yeah, that was a hell of a password for Electrum, I'll tell you. Yeah, we just live one day at a time, brothers and sisters. Live like you're a student in college and just have a lot of ramen noodles and bread and stuff that fills you up and keeps you going. Don't worry about quality right now. Worry about, like me, I need certain medications to keep going. Worry about your meds. You know, I have to budget 6 cats and 1 human on, I'd say, about $500 at the most, maybe 400, because the company's too cheap. They won't give me a raise. They never really. The sad thing is they did give me raises over the years. I've been there 6 years, but nowadays with inflation, it adds up to shit. You know, I might as well be back getting paid $9 an hour again. It's the same fucking thing. So that's what I'm saying. You know, be as cheap as possible. Get every fucking coupon you have over there in that store. HEB has coupons all the time. Just get that fucking coupon. Figure out how to make that shit work. And just do your best to take care of yourself. Get dollar store medications. Like I get a lot of antivirus, antibacterial and medications, just basic medications from the dollar store. You know, a lot of people are shopping at the dollar store, buying food from the dollar store because the food is cheaper. Sometimes that shit has mold. Sometimes it's rotten. Sometimes it's not the best. But if you get lucky and you shop well, you can get something useful. You know, that's why it's important. Yeah. Oh, we're almost there. I wonder what the stats are going to look like. Maybe I'll get twins or something like that. The best thing you can get is a good, like a female, even if it's just a copy of the original female. But if you get twins or triplets and they're all female and you got that one male, that increases your chances by that many of transferring the stat over to another male and making a superior male. Because you want to move the stat over to the next generation through a male. You know, eventually you get lucky and do it. Eventually, it just it takes a while. Yeah, I decided, if I find a good pterodon and I can get it, great. And if I can't, that's fine. Whatever. The baby's gonna come. Baby's gonna come. Yeah, whether you're rich or poor, baby's gonna come. Shit, man. I never thought I'd get this bad in life. I honestly didn't. I thought, man, I believed everything the fucking commercial said. I believed that, if I earn my degree, I'll get a great job. Everything will be great. Everything will get paid for. It was all fucking lies. And people keep lying to themselves. And they keep lying because eventually they figure out how to do it. Maybe they solve their problems. But that doesn't do anything for the other people that are in trouble. No, it's just one baby. Except. Okay. Are you female? Oh, see, it's a female. Female 338. Let's see if it has any statistics. If this female doesn't have any stats, it may not even be worth keeping around. Health 21116. No, it doesn't have that. 360 for stamina. Okay, so it has the stam. So it has a father characteristic of stamina. Food I don't even bother with. Weight is 218. I think that's weak. Yeah. And then the melee is 457. Okay, so it has the stamina and the melee of the dad. So it has the exact same stats as the father. Okay. So if I breed the father with this girl, it'll produce, it will produce nothing different, in other words. It'll produce nothing different. So in a way it's a waste. But it's a female, you can breed them and see if anything happens. You never know. Now I don't think there's any mutations on it. 0, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and cryo this guy. Yeah. It's kind of sucks. If it got at least one of the stats of the mother, it'd be more viable. But it really didn't. Okay. I thought I would need more of a fire. Let me turn this off. Okay. I'll just put it away for now. I'll put it out tomorrow when I'm working. And, and I can keep an eye on it that way. In a way, kind of distressing, but that's fine. Could always use it as just a regular mount. That's another reason not to throw it away, because what if the other 2 temporary mounts die, the other 2 that I separated? Then I'll have a third one. I just have to let it grow up and get imprints. Imprints are always good. Let's see. Alright, guys. I think we're good for now. Thank you for watching. Sorry, that mute. I muted for so long, too. Probably most people just turn the damn thing off. Well, I'm going to bed. Or not bed, but I'm going to log off for a while and relax. And thanks for watching. And life's tough, guys. This inflation is designed to pretty much put you out of house and home, make you desperate, make you go do stupid things so you wind up in jail, and essentially destroy anybody that they consider weak. People who don't have money or some sort of success in the world are considered weak by the elite. And as far as they're concerned, you can all die if you're poor and if you can't create your own opportunities and so on. They consider you genetic weakness. That's the truth about these people. And they treat you that way too, because in their mind, you're just property and you're going to do whatever they tell you to do out of fear. And that's it. And that's what killed me, was making decisions based entirely on fear. All right. So anyway, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.